Today, you're connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Daily Journal Newsbreak, sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. Welcome into Newsbreak for Friday, August the 26th. I'm your host, Brad Locke. Thanks for tuning in. And if this is your first time to watch, this is just a short news program giving you updates on what's in your daily journal and at djournal.com. And also we take a look at the weather. So let's start with that. Your weather underground forecast for this Friday. We do have thunderstorms quite possible today with a high of 90 degrees, a low of 73. The chance of rain is 60%. And then the 3-day outlook on Saturday, partly cloudy skies, high of 95, low of 73, a 20% chance of rain. Sunday, clear skies, high of 96, low of 74, 10% chance of rain. And Monday, getting into the new week, again, clear skies, high of 94, low of 73 degrees, 10% chance of rain. Okay, let's take a look now at some of the top headlines from your daily journal and djournal.com. Child care professionals and early childhood educators will gather on Saturday in New Albany to sharpen their teaching skills and explore new approaches to pre-kindergarten education. The Union and Lee County Excel by 5 coalitions and the Northeast Mississippi Early Childhood Association will host a one-day conference at the Magnolia Civic Center. Conference co-chair Jeannie Doler said between 150 and 200 people are already registered for the event. Doler said the event will be helpful to many different professionals who work in early child care, including preschool teachers, Head Start teachers, home educators, elementary school teachers, and infant toddler teachers. It includes several presenters and opportunities for breakout sessions. Doler said making a change in children's lives begins with equipping teachers. Her goal is for teachers to attend, to learn valuable lessons, and immediately implement those new ideas in their classrooms. Anyone wishing to attend the conference can pre-register by contacting Doler at djdoler2012@hotmail.com or register at the door on Saturday. There is a registration fee of $20 per person. Synthetic drugs like spice and bath salts offer a legal high, but the substances can also carry a high price. The drugs have caused serious medical and physical problems, even deaths, according to speakers and officials who gathered in Tupelo for a 3-day Mississippi Drug Court conference. Dr. Kevin Freeman of the University of Mississippi Medical Center said, "We don't know enough about the toxicity of spice or the potency of bath salts." He said, "Anytime a gas station is selling something psychoactive, it should be a red flag." Northeast Mississippi has seen a sharp decline in spice and bath salts in recent years. Lee County Sheriff Jim Johnson said his department has not had any complaints since a March arrest and the seizure at a convenience store on the Lee-Itawamba County line. New anti-drug regulations make it harder for chemists to tweak formulas to have a legal version, but there's always something new for authorities to monitor. 14 immigrants from across the world became American citizens during a naturalization ceremony held on Thursday morning. One of those new American citizens, Ahmed Safeldin, said he had dreamed of moving to America since he was a child living in Egypt. He saw America as a place that valued freedom, liberty, and opportunity. Other new citizens came from Mexico, China, El Salvador, Eritrea, India, Macedonia, Morocco, Philippines, St. Lucia, and Vietnam. The ceremony was held at the Natchez Trace Parkway Visitor Center to celebrate the 100th birthday of the National Park Service. In 2015, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services naturalized approximately 73,000 people nationwide. The NCAA investigation into the Ole Miss football program may have taken another turn. Yahoo Sports is reporting that the NCAA has interviewed players at other SEC schools about their experiences with Ole Miss during their recruiting. The website cited multiple unnamed sources in reporting that NCAA enforcement staff were on campus at Auburn and Mississippi State and possibly one other SEC West school this summer. Ole Miss Athletics Director Ross Bjork would not comment on the report. You'll remember Ole Miss received a notice from the NCAA in January charging 28 violations over 3 sports, including 13 of them in football. The investigation then took a new twist in late April when star offensive tackle Laramie Tunsil had his social media accounts hacked on the first night of the NFL draft. They showed a conversation in which Tunsil asked an Ole Miss administrative assistant for money to help pay for rent and utilities for his mother. The next steps are to include an appearance before the NCAA's Committee on Infractions and then awaiting a final report with an announcement of the NCAA's findings and penalties. And that's it for today's news break. Be sure to check out a couple of the podcasts we produce here, including The Memo 3 days a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday with myself and W. Derek Russell. Had a new episode drop yesterday. You can find it for free in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at memo.djournal.com. And also double coverage with Logan Larry, and Parrish Alford talking about MSU and Ole Miss sports every Thursday. So a new episode is up now this week. You can find that for free in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at doublecoverage.djournal.com. All the stories I talked about here today you can find in your daily journal or at djournal.com. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at djournalnow and find our page on Facebook and give it a like. And that's it. We'll be back here on Monday. So until then, have a great weekend.